HarperCollins presents SAS Survival Guide, Disaster Strategies, Survival at Sea and Rescue by John Lofty Wiseman. Read by Colin Mace.
Disaster strategies. Accidents and isolation are not the only causes of a survival situation. Many natural and man-made forces can produce disasters in which your survival skills and strategies will come into play. Predicting disaster. Meteorological stations around the world study weather conditions 24 hours a day and play a major role in warning of disasters. Monitor weather broadcasts for advance warning of severe weather conditions and disasters such as flooding, hurricanes, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes. Drought. In temperate regions, if rainfall drops far below the normal, periodic drought may be produced. The resulting death of vegetation causes deprivation right through the food chains that are based upon it. If the drought becomes severe, dead and dying animals may pollute what water supplies still remain. Fire risks. Corpses of dead animals should be buried in deep graves. Dry ground can be very hard, but burying is the best way to remove these possible sources of infection. The bodies could be burned, but since drought leaves everything tinder dry, a fire could easily get out of hand, and without water to check the flames, fire spreads rapidly. If you must have a fire, dig down to bare earth and keep the fire small and attended at all times. Hygiene. Lack of water for washing and sanitation poses a health risk. Sweating will help to keep pores open and free of dirt, but even when you need all available water for drinking, try to clean your hands after defecation and before preparing food. Make a latrine near the camp. Store and conserve water. If a monsoon does not come, or a hot, dry summer causes a parching of the earth, take precautions by storing as much water as possible and using it wisely. Keep it covered and shaded to avoid evaporation. Dig a pit for a storage cistern in a shady spot, avoiding tree roots. Line it with a polythene sheet or with cement if available, but don't fill it up until the cement has had a chance to dry thoroughly. If there is clay in the area, dig a pit and line it with clay. If the clay or concrete is built into a partial dome, it will help to keep the contents cool and leave a smaller opening to keep covered. Safety alert. In conditions of severe drought, be especially careful of contamination of water supplies. Disease from dead animals may be rampant. However thirsty you are, boil all water before drinking. Never waste water. Water used for cooking can later be used for washing. Boil all drinking water. If a well runs dry, you may gain more water by digging deeper, but the further you dig, the more you deplete the water stored in the earth. Try to eat foods with a high moisture content, such as fruit, and which require little preparation or clearing up afterwards. Flies may be a serious problem. Ensure that all foodstuffs are covered. Protect your supplies from dust, which may become a hazard as topsoil is blown away. Safety alert. When nature is disturbed by a severe drought, animals act abnormally. Crazed by thirst, normally docile creatures may attack you. Fire. The best protection from fire is prevention. Many fires are caused by carelessness, with lighted cigarettes and burning matches. The sun shining through a piece of glass can start a blaze in a dry season. Forest fires. If you are present where a fire starts or where a campfire accidentally spreads in woodland or on heath or grassland, your first action should be to smother it. The first sign of an approaching forest fire will be the smell of smoke.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?